Joni, and we're going to work on some core exercises today. So you're going to need your tune-up balls in each of your hands. You're going to need your pool noodle, and you're going to need your infinity block or your pool buoy. So when we lay down on the pool noodle, you're going to want it to be on the entirety of the spine from the back of the head all the way down to the sacrum, and the end of it's going to go between the ankles. So I'll demo what that looks like. So you want it between the ankles. The back of the skull is on it. It's on the entirety of the spine. You're going to probably feel like you're a little wobbly. That's completely normal because you're on a wobbly thing. You're going to take your pool noodle. You're going to put it between the inner thighs so that the calf, you can feel it against the calves, the lower part of your legs as you hug back. So you've got the ankle, the calf is pulling back, you're squeezing the inner thighs, you have your tune-up balls. You're going to take your hands, you're going to softly hold the tune-up ball, you're going to bring your knuckles together, and you're going to place the fingertips onto the sternum, and you're going to let the elbows point to the ceiling. And the first bit of work here is just going to be pressing the knuckles towards each other and squeezing the tune-up balls, squeezing the pool noodle, squeezing the pool buoy, and hugging the calves to the pool buoy. And you're breathing the entire time, not holding the breath. Just hold that position. If you start to feel some shaking, that's a good thing. That means your core is getting stronger. So stay maybe 6 nice, slow, deep breaths. Try not to hurry any of this. This is nice, slow work. Right. We're going to add a little bit of movement. You're going to pretend like there are paintbrushes on your elbows, and the movement's going to be lateral flexion. And you're just going to pretend those elbows are going to do a little bit of paintbrush on the ceiling. The slower you go, the better. You're going to squeeze the ankles to the pool noodle, squeeze the pool buoy, hug the calves to the pool buoy, and you're still pressing the knuckles together. So all that core is still working, nice and slow. And again, if you need to have reps, you can think 10 reps, but the slower you go, the more you're noticing, the more information you're going to get from the exercise. Then we're going to come to the center, and we're going to make little circles with the elbows. So you can pretend like there's like paintbrushes again, little circles. I don't care which way you go because you're going to go to both sides. Just little circles, and then reverse that direction. Make sure you're squeezing. The more you squeeze, the less you're going to fall off. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. And again, little shakes is a good thing. Still breathing, still breathing. And then pause with that movement. Press together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. The back of the head is not going to leave the pool noodle. You're going to rotate towards the right. The back of the head does not leave. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. To the center, the back of the head does not leave. Other direction. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Back to the center. And as you come back to the center, we're going to start to let the arms move. So the best way to kind of get this sensation is that there's like taffy between your knuckles or a magnet, and you're going to pull the magnet apart. And we're going to go nice and slow. So you're going to think about the back of the arm coming down first. And the slower the better. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then you're going to let the elbows start to unbend. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You're still breathing. You're going to look for the wrists to touch first, and I have stuff over here where it can't touch it. And the very last is going to be the hand comes out, but we're still holding the tune-up balls, and then we go in reverse. And again, my left arm is impeded by stuff, but yours won't be. Elbows, peel the backs of the arms off. Oh, that's harder than you think it's gonna be. All the way back to the center. And we're gonna do that 3 times. And I'm not gonna show it to you 3 times, but that's the direction you're gonna go. Slow, slow, slow. From here, we're gonna bring the arms up. Knuckles still touch each other, so the fingertips still touch each other. Elbows slightly bent. Bring the arms overhead. Slow, 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 slow. Squeeze all of your pieces. The slower the better. And once you feel the floor, you're gonna come back up. Slow, slow, slow. Woo! Again, it's harder than it looks. All the way down to the belly. Oh my goodness. And again, you're gonna do that a total of 3 times. The slower, the better. Then we're gonna unfurl. We're gonna reach the knuckles to the ceiling, and we're gonna pretend like there's 2 magnets between those 2 nut balls, and we're gonna pull the magnets apart as they come back to the center. You're gonna go the other way. And a total of 3 for those as well. Try, if you feel like you're falling off, squeeze, that's the trick. After you've done that 3 times, all the way back to the center. So that's exercise number 1. Give it a whirl.